Hello, I'm Lance Hammonds, and I'm running for the DeKalb Board of Education District Number 6. I'm really excited about this opportunity to serve our community. I'm running for the Board of Education because I truly believe that the key to a prosperous community is academically superior schools with achievement outcomes that rival the top school systems in the country. Let me just tell you a little bit about who Lance Hammonds is. I grew up in the projects of South Central Los Angeles during a time when crime, gangs, and violence were a way of life. For us, it was a challenge to even walk to school every day. There was a way you did it. I survived that. I thrived in that environment because of the love of parents and mentors that kept us focused on our education. Education is very important to me. Education was my way out of the projects in LA. It's always been very important to me. I remember a saying by Nelson Mandela says, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. And the reason I'm running for Board of Education is I want to use education to change our community. Education was my way out. Believe it or not, when I was growing up, I did not know I was poor until I went to the Upward Bound program, and on the weekends they would take us to UCLA. And we did a summer program there, and I found what happened was I saw these kids my same age, high school kids, driving BMWs and fancy cars, and they had nice clothes and everything. And I asked my teachers, how do we get some of that? And they said education. But believe it or not, we were happy because we had food, we had friends, we had toys. So we thought we were living a life. But we found out there was another part of the world that education could open up to us. I graduated from high school in the top part of my class. I went to the University of Redlands. I got a Bachelor of Science degree in biology. Later on, I went to got my master's degree in business administration. I came out of school. I worked for Chevron, the chemical company, as a crop advisor. I worked in the Blythe area, and I checked cotton, tobacco, insects, and I made recommendations to farmers on how to control pests and increase productivity in their farming operations. I made a great living doing that. I advanced through the company. I was successful leading teams. I did a lot of training on communications, on how to sell, how to be a polished professional. And what I've been able to do in my life, I've been able to take those skills and apply them to my community. Everything I learned in corporate America, I've used for my community. The company I work for now is a global Fortune 500 company, 87,000 employees. I manage their business in the Southeast. I sell sulfuric acid for a commodity company. My portfolio, depending on the price of the commodity, it ranges from $20 to $40 million. And what that means to me being on the school board is I have budget experience. I'm the only candidate that's handled multi-million-dollar budgets. I know how to manage that process. I did the contracting, I find the business, I manage the business, I do everything involved in handling that business. So I bring those skills to the community. I'm not new to community service. I've been actively involved in our community for 35 years. Starting when I moved here, I served as 2 terms as president of the Hunters Hill Homeowners Association. I'm currently serving as chair of the Water's Edge Safety Committee. When my daughter was in school, I served as PTA president for every school she went to. She finished up at the DeKalb School of Performing Arts. At the time it was at Avondale High School. I'm actively involved in my church. I'm a deacon at Voices of Faith, where I serve as youth usher, chairperson. I served a term as the president of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated here in DeKalb County. I am active in the NAACP branch. I have served as first vice president, second vice president, and my most rewarding position was chair of the education committee, where I was able to engage our schools and find out what exactly it takes to move them forward. One of the key programs that I'm really proud of is our community volunteer program, where we actually have gone out and gotten over 150 volunteers, got them and into the schools. And what we're trying to do here is take our schools back, get people involved in the schools, because the data shows that the more involved a community is, the better the incremental achievement is in that particular school. How do we accomplish this? I've got 4 simple ideas for you. Number 1, attract and retain the best teachers and staff to serve our students. That includes bus drivers, custodians, maintenance workers, anybody who comes in contact with our children. To get the best, we need to pay the best. So that's how we start off. The second thing we want to do is manage the resources. You may or may not know that our budget is $1.7 billion. It's as large as the county budget. We need to make sure more of that money gets into the classroom and not the upper levels of administration. The third thing I want to do is increase the graduation rates. We've come a long way. We are now at 74% graduation rate. Now in my book, that's still a C. We want to get to an A. The way we do that is with more vocational programs and work readiness programs. I've seen great examples where if a child doesn't go to college, they should have a clear pathway to success. And the fourth thing is we have to connect the school board, the parents, the teachers, and the community. This is where we get involved. It takes a village to make our district better. And those are the 4 things I want to do. Again, my name is Lance Hammonds. I'm running for DeKalb Board of Education, District number 6. I need your help in 3 ways. The first way, I want you to go to my website, votelancehammonds.com, and learn more about my platform and how we're going to make DeKalb the system of choice for quality schools. The second thing I need you to do is go to my Facebook page, Vote Lance Hammonds, May 22nd, and share that page with your friends and family so they can learn more about me. The third thing I need you to do on May 22nd, I need you to go to the polls and vote and find my name, which is the last name on the ballot, Lance Lawyer Hammonds. I need your help. Vote May 22nd. Thank you.